The visual impact of Earth having rings. If Earth had rings like Saturn, the most immediate change would be their stunning visual impact. Rings would be visible from the ground, creating breathtaking sky views. The rings would dominate the night sky, casting intricate shadows and adding a dramatic aesthetic to our planet. Effects on day and night cycles. The presence of rings would affect Earth's light distribution. During the day, the rings could partially obscure sunlight, leading to variations in light intensity. At night, the rings might reflect and scatter light, altering the appearance of the night sky and potentially affecting nocturnal activities. Influence on climate and weather patterns. Rings could impact Earth's climate by altering solar radiation. Depending on their composition and thickness, the rings might block or reflect sunlight, potentially leading to cooler temperatures. This change could disrupt weather patterns and influence climate, impacting ecosystems and agriculture. Impact on satellite and space missions. The addition of rings would pose challenges for satellite and space missions. The rings could interfere with satellite orbits and increase the risk of collisions with ring particles. Space agencies would need to adjust mission planning and satellite designs to account for these new obstacles. Effects on tidal forces and ocean currents. The gravitational influence of the rings could affect ocean tides and currents. While the impact might be less pronounced than that of a large moon, even small gravitational changes could alter ocean dynamics, potentially affecting marine life and coastal environments. Potential effects on animal behavior. The visual and environmental changes caused by the rings could influence animal behavior. For instance, animals that rely on lunar cycles for navigation or breeding might be affected by the altered night sky. Changes in light and shadow patterns could disrupt feeding and mating activities. Challenges for human adaptation. Humans would need to adapt to the new visual and environmental conditions. Changes in daylight and nighttime illumination might affect daily routines, health, and well-being. Urban planning and architecture would also need to account for the altered light patterns and potential changes in climate. Scientific opportunities and research. The presence of rings would provide new opportunities for scientific research. Studying the formation, composition, and dynamics of the rings could offer insights into planetary ring systems and celestial mechanics. The rings could become a focus for astronomical studies and space missions. Cultural and societal impacts. The rings would likely have a profound impact on human culture and society. They could inspire new myths, art, and scientific interest, becoming a central feature in cultural narratives. The visual spectacle of the rings might also influence tourism and recreational activities. Conclusion. If Earth had rings like Saturn, the effects would be multifaceted, impacting visual aesthetics, climate, satellite operations, and animal behavior. While the rings would create stunning sky views, they would also present challenges and opportunities for adaptation, research, and cultural change. Understanding these potential impacts helps us appreciate the complex interactions between planetary features and life on Earth.